24 and a double of luxury. You paid in for, don't call me lucky. Try showing love, they didn't for me. Now I'm going up, ain't doing the regular, on the regular. Only wanna for my revenue. Ballin' like LeBron, son, Hollis, start nothing. On me, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my face.
Hi everyone, greetings from two. K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And, of course, Jimmy Butler. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board. They go right back up.
For three, Booker. Johnson with it. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Barrett. A three ball. Nailed from three-point land.
And Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Brunson. Off the left rim and out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Pass to Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Barrett's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Knicks. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Barrett with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Hero. Johnson surveying the floor. Right side Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Brunson goes in. Robinson on the wing. Out to Barrett. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Outside Hero. Pass to Booker. The three. And the three ball is good. Booker's got 7.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Back to Brunson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Here's Booker. Robinson with the block. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Barrett. There's a screen by Toppin. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. No good from Booker.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. They get it again. Down low. Here's Robinson. Tries again. Keeps it alive. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the New York Knicks.
The Knicks, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. great toughness and versatility.
And here's Walker outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success? He says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Dedmon in the corner. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range. Dedmon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Rose goes in, and the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
To the left side wing. Takes it inside. Dedmon's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here is Rose. There's a screen by Toppin. Rose attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Pass to Martin. Here's Dedmon, and the Heat, another three. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The kick out to Rose. Inside. Pass to Hartenstein. And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Rose. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 9.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside, Martin. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Knicks leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Walker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a show of how strong Kemba Walker is.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one, good. And that's 11 points for Derrick Rose.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's Dedmon. Drills the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
From range, Kemba gets fearless and dangerous when he starts to heat up from there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dedmon a screen. Martin wide open. He fires. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
The smiling assassin, Kemba Walker, will come right at you and grin while doing it.
Well, he's always had such a great attitude, was so infectious in those years that he played in Charlotte. Plays with a ton of joy. He's got a great balance to be a leader and have a successful career. I love the way he's handled himself in the past couple seasons.
Barrett for three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. Booker outside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Johnson. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For three, Booker. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Adebayo, guarded by Robinson. The shake. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Barrett with the ball. While recovering. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Hero.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Randall on the follow.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Now Adebayo. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Adebayo the screen. Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Brunson. Miami grabs the miss. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic. You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Adebayo. Booker outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Lowry's got 9. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Pass to Brunson. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of three straight at home for the team. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
To the paint, outside for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. At the elbow, Randall. Back to Robinson. In the corner, Barrett with it. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Heat trailed by 7. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Adebayo with the bucket. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Booker from the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Barrett, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Booker. Now here's Dedmon. Buries the long-range jumper.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Barrett's got 22 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Back to Booker. Right wing. Picked his pocket. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here.
For the Knicks, Obi Toppin.
Here's Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Brunson, here we go. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Booker left side. Johnson the screen. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Outside Robinson. Rebound by the Heat.
Really lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Foul in the game. Bam Adebayo.
1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
And here's Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
New York ball.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Barrett for 3. Kept alive by New York. They double him with Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Brunson with a clean look. Nice jump shot. Good. And now an 11-point New York lead.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and
now agreed to sweep and tight. They until one might just turn to see no light. Hacienda like Aquino, right? Rodrigo. My tito's left and right when smoke and mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinos are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, Nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
辈子不能概括，因为的实在有态度，打造了肯定我在错。我脚步悠悠，漫步在长沙的街头 ，Say wo wo，I am the local。24/7有热辣的状态 ，It's full show， 跟着我走走。长沙人虽讲的塑料普通话也炸，一日三餐绝对少不了辣，再干本韵味的 top。就害了当时没多背，厌恶了这么玩乐队，塑料普通话不学费，从脖子压错的鬼鬼，就说是变现也活该，就说我也活该，学不得地了也活该，我还是咋说的猛仔。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。老英俊大就一步步高，莫相信他们的泡泡之话，比他们敢搞，因为手里有牌，吃得快办得慢，为丑又再喊我快得落，我恨个不羁。你在心酸，我还在无意，我办过的爱是为深耕不息，一路上我相信认真无敌。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。一个非字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了肯定我在错。Got you，东北新北。都是两片秋叶，老家吵得不得丢狗，专手的在政府纠结，我的妈耐得烦我，北京要好口罩早说的呼 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆用力落实长沙态度，一个非字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了肯定我在错。
I walked what we left.
I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. Like mine. Helicopter, monster, we pull up. We'll stay the heart is soul into the. Never them, you ain't that, I'm him, you get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume, I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit, come here, I just see some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. came.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
And, of course, James Harden. Many wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by LeBron James. Outside for Lowry. With the shot, at Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. And here's Johnson outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Tucker with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. That shot off. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Embiid. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Booker, no good. McCollum outside. Out left to the wing. In the corner, it's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Lowry inside the line. And again, it's the Heat missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's LeBron after the Heat pick up 2. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Booker, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Back to McGrady. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
The 76ers leading by 9. McGrady outside. Into the lane. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now here is Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Lowry. Pass to Booker. Poke loose. Over in the corner. Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo down low.
Harold with a solid job out there, just being a pest on the defensive end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Harrell. Miami grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Booker with it. Now defended by McCollum. Lowry, good.
And Kyle Lowry, he has nights like this. He can hang with anyone from downtown.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Booker looking around. To the paint. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
That's to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From deep, Thomas. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're leading by 8. Here's Harris. Going inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dedmon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
Timeout.
And Miami calls their first timeout of the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Duncan Robinson.
.156 left in the first half of basketball. Tucker a screen to the left wing. Back to LeBron. The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Pass to Tucker. Back to James. Inside. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by LeBron.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
It's to Dedmon. 59 seconds left in the first half. There's the 3. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, and they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Back to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Robinson pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly. Rebound by the 76ers.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things. Season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And so he hits both.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special, the role that he plays, is he could create offense for himself, create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Thibault. Back to James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
There's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Booker with it. Now defended by Embiid. It's good. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
McCollum outside. Over to the wing. Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
C.J. McCollum.
And the 76ers lead by 9. And the Heat call time here.
Coming out of the border, your Miami Heat dancers.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Booker. He's got 6. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Embiid to the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. 3-pointer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
McGrady outside. Here's Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Off target with his 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Doesn't go for him. The 76ers leading by 5. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bucket is good. Lowry's got 7 points.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
James in the post. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
The drive by Lowry. It's to Dedmon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Substitutions for your Heat. Caleb Martin.
Dedmon a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oh, yes, sir.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
It's to Dedmon. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Strus nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's James. And he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
Usually a LeBron-led team is going to have points coming from all the players on the floor, but right now LeBron calling his own number.
Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to LeBron. Now Tucker. Embiid inside the line.
You combine the height and the length Dedmon has, it's a pretty intimidating factor. Players think twice every time they get anywhere.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Hero. Inside. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Harris. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 9.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Left side Lowry. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McGrady. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Now, here's Thibault. Reed with it. Back to Thibault. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Booker outside. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Booker over McCollum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Now at the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. When they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off. Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers substitution. P.J. Tucker.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the right side. James left side. Back to McCollum. Pass to James. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
5 to shoot. James. Nice touch on the bank shot. LeBron's got 13 points in the second half. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Booker. Johnson outside. Adebayo down low. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the arc just doesn't stop there at the top of the key. It's all open for McCollum, and the corner is another place where he can be devastating.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Booker. Looking to end the run. Drops in the tray.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
LeBron outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tucker a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McCollum. He gets that one.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Embiid. LeBron with it. McCollum deciding where to go with it. From deep. Offensive rebound. So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time.
Don't feel as good as it looks.